See, I'm a very flawed person, as most of you here know. I have alcoholic tendencies. I have anger issues. I get annoyed at people really easily. Sorry, Rich, and sorry, Danny. I have issues with men. I have pride issues. And every day I have to fight not being lazy at work. I can go on and on and on. And even besides that, I went through 10 years of purposely disobeying God after I called myself a follower of Him. Sam and Hedgen know it very well. But the point is, not to bash myself up here, but the point is that God still uses me. A little over a year ago, last November, I signed up for women's ministry. It's the first at our church. And I've seen such an amazing growth. There are these girls who come from different places, and we're all very different, and have our own little weird quirks and all of that. But God's enabled us to bond and to become a source of encouragement to each other. And just in the past year, 3 girls have come to our church and been baptized. We used to have 3 girls total at our church, so it's a pretty big step. And it's just really amazing to me just to be able to be a source of encouragement to other people, that God would actually use me. It's an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything else. And Hedgen made a good point to me the other day. I was telling her about that and telling her how I was thinking, wow, this is it. This is what I could have been doing for a long time if I just stopped getting drunk. And she said, Shelly, that's not it. It's just the beginning. And I was like, oh, that's true. It really is just the beginning. I can't think that after just 1 year, all of a sudden, my life said, this is exactly what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Because I've never wanted a normal life. I've never wanted to do things just because you're supposed to, just because that's going along with culture. If I get married, I'm going to get married because it's in God's plan, and not because I'll be 30 soon, It's those kinds of things that I'm find. I want a life of adventure. I want my life to be meaningful. It's so short, and who's going to remember me 50 years from now? So what really counts? I put my hope in Jesus, because He tells us in John 10, verse 10, I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. A full life. I want to know what that means, and I want to experience all of it. So far, I know that it's not about me, and the only things I do that really count are what I do for God's glory and purposes. See, now it's not just enough for me to stop sinning. Yeah, I quit smoking, and I haven't been drunk in a long time. And at first, I was, pretty proud, It's a big step for me, but, and of course I should stay guarded and keep going. But, that can't be it, God, He expects us to give Him our best. Quitting those things is just getting rid of my worst. It's not offering Him my best. So, over the past year, as I've been seeking His love and embracing it more and more, and allowing Him to change me, He's been increasing my ability to love Him and other people, to the point where I can say now that I am in love with Him. Yesterday, I approached God and I told Him that I'll give Him everything, that I'll surrender everything. And that's the first time that I've said that, finally understanding what that could mean. Whether it's sacrificing my comfort, my safety, any kind of money that I could make. Because now, I hate my sin. I hate when I focus on myself, on my feelings, how people make me feel, on my security, what's going to happen with my future. As if the infinite God of the universe wouldn't be able to take care of that. When I don't put Him first, it sickens me in my soul. And I didn't know how much it was destroying me when I was actually stuck in my sin. I was really blinded and deceived by it all. Now I hope that my testimony to you doesn't separate me from you. I hope that it encourages you. Don't think that you can't ever want to give it all to God. Loving God does not come naturally for us. We're sinful humans. You have to ask Him to help you, and you need to actively pursue a relationship with Him. And I'm glad that I'm so weak and so human, because it means that when God works in me, it'll be pretty obvious that it's God and not me. And I'll be able to draw other people to God in that way. But just me saying this is cheap. So, in the coming months, years, however long I'll be here, which won't be that long, I want to ask you to please watch my life, to witness God's power and love. And I'll be praying for you all, that He's going to convict you to give Him your all and seek to become a real disciple of Christ. Let's pray. God, just thank you for bringing all of my brothers and sisters here. I ask that in the coming weeks that you show them how much you love them, that your love is crazy and huge and relentless, that there's nothing on this earth that matters more than you. I pray that you would show them that truth, and that they would ask for your help to be able to love you. Whatever we have to offer you is so little, so nothing compared to all you've given us, but you take it and you are pleased. So I ask that you convict us to be able to give you everything, Lord. In your Son's name I pray.